What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. I want to do a review on a limited edition mini Loco. The Loco line, from what I've read in multiple locations, is that it's been discontinued. The original large Loco and mini Loco. So you might actually get to pick some up on a discontinued sale online or in a store. So in 2015, they came out with the regular Loco, which is a little bit bigger. And then in 2017, they came out with the mini Loco. Benchmade is very good at marketing. We have to remember that because they'll come out with a line and everybody likes it or something, or it's doing okay, and then they come out with a mini version of that, and then they'll discontinue it like they're doing right now, and then they'll come out with a second version like the Presidio 2. The Presidio was discontinued. Then they came out with the Presidio 2 and everybody was like, yeah. Well, now it's discontinued again as of 2019. Just read that, and I absolutely love this knife. So maybe they'll come out with a Presidio 3, I don't know. But they're really, really good at marketing, so we have to remember these things. But it is strange that they're discontinuing some of their major names, but they did that with the 710, and that was a great knife. So here's what we're looking at: black class, everyday carry, or tactical. So the original Loco has S30V. This has 20CV, which I don't have a whole lot of experience with, but I'm hearing good things. So as you can see, it's a limited edition, number 103 out of 500, which is cool. Let's take a look at this thing. Get it out of this nice bag here. This is it, so get a glance. You can see the 20 CV on there. Limited edition, 103 of 500. This handle, the original mini Loco, is a black G10. This is called a Python micarta. Python, I guess, just sounds cool. I'm not sure, but it's a canvas micarta. It's not made out of pythons, guys. You can see the handle is textured, which helps with the grip, which I do like that. Have a little lanyard hole there, and the original mini Loco has that as well. You can see straight through, easy cleaning. The coating on this blade is a PVD coating, which is a physical vapor deposition, if I'm not mistaken. I don't understand the whole process, but it's a very thin coating that's very durable. Actually, wait one second. In my handy dandy Benchmade catalog that you can probably request if you want to, they have information on everything. So physical vapor deposition, like I said, is a process used to apply super hard coatings like DLC or chromium nitride. Done in an ultra high vacuum, the result is a thin but dense layer with far fewer atomic defects than what other processes are capable of, and which gives a superb scratch resistance that is ideal for everyday applications. So that's pretty cool. And then you can see 20 CV here. So, you know, there are pros and cons. Remember, you have edge retention, strength, corrosion, toughness. So you can see, you know, it's not high on everything, right? The edge retention is excellent. So it's really hard to find the perfect metal. S30V is pretty awesome. You know, there are a lot. The M390 is awesome. It's really balanced out. But the 20 CV I've heard a lot of good things about. So, yeah. Overall, I think the knife is very attractive. The blade shape is very unique, I think. You know, you kind of have a reverse tanto here that, you know, you've seen on other knives. It's really reinforced here. And this is a pretty thick blade. I mean, it's a chunk of metal, you know, and this is the smaller version, like I said. So as far as measurements, what are we looking at? The overall length is 7.62 inches. When this knife is closed, it is 4.38. The blade itself is a 3.38 inch blade, and the original Loco is a 3.68. So there's not a huge difference between the Loco and mini Loco, but it is different. The weight on this is 4.49 ounces. It is not a super light knife. You know, we're not looking at the bug out or the bailout or anything else. You can see stainless liners here, and the barrel spacers are not small. I mean, this thing is built very robust, I gotta say. I would be confident using this in a lot of different applications without worry, you know, of breakage or anything like that. It feels very, very solid in your hand. Okay, so obviously you can see there is not a thumb stud. It is a hole, which is just okay. I'm not a huge fan. You know, I would rather have a perfect circle like a Spyderco or a thumb stud. So, but I know that's part of the appeal, right? There's the butterfly. That's what you're paying for. And speaking of, how much do all these things cost? So, the original Loco is, well, now that it's discontinued, it's not available, but you can still find a few out there. The original is $195. Benchmade's very, very proud of their product. We all know that. And this is the limited edition, 103 out of 500, I believe I said. It is I saw one today online for sale for $246. It was brand new. I don't know how the discontinuation of these knives affect the price, honestly. I really don't. So if you do, please comment below. I would really like to know. I'm interested. But this is the limited edition. I think overall the fit and finish is great. You know, I don't think there's a whole lot of hot spots. You have a reversible pocket clip, and then with the axis lock, it does make it really, really ambi or southpaw friendly, which is why I love Benchmade. The pocket clip it does exactly what it's supposed to. It is a deep carry pocket clip, but I would say if you're using this all day, the pocket clip might give your hand some trouble. So, you know, I'm just going to hold on to it for a second, you know, act like I'm cutting or whatever, and then we're going to look at my hand, okay? I don't know if you can see the pocket clip is right here. So specifically right here is where I really feel it. So you can see how that lifts up right there. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. You can see the shape of the handle is more of a pistol grip. I know it's not that exaggerated, but it does kind of go down. I've never had a knife like that, but I do feel like it would kind of help with cutting, actually, because it's not a straight line. So when you put the knife down, the blade is closer already to the object you're trying to cut. So I do like that. You know, if I compare this to a couple knives, I'm going to have to do it. Okay. The Spyderco Tenacious, that's pretty damn similar, isn't it? You know, I don't have all the specs on this off the top of my head, but this is probably more similar to the original Mini Loco, which is the G10, and they have S30V on the original Loco, Mini Loco. So you can tell the size is really, really similar. And what I was saying about this circle, you know, you can look back at the review of this knife, and I think the resilience is what I did. So obviously your thumb is soft and it fits right in this hole. I don't have to explain that to you guys, I hope. But when you're opening the knife, it just spins around this circle, and it's really, really comfortable. It makes it really ergonomic. So that's a great thing, right? You can see where that fits on my thumb. And it slides and opens and everything really, really nice. This is just a different shape. It works, and you can do like the Spidey flick and all kinds of stuff like that, which I'm not into, but it's just not completely ergonomic. Like I said, when you open it, my thumb just tends to slide up, and it hits the edge of the handle right here, and it's just not totally comfortable, you know, not totally ergonomic. The action on this knife is fantastic. I don't know if you can get a look or not. There you go. bronze phosphor bushings, of course. Yeah, so the action is great. And you don't even need the thumb hole, technically. You know, you could just close it and open it with the axis lock. As I've said before, I'm kind of like in a little cage right here with the camera, and I can't move my hands around much, so that's why I'm failing to do this. But yeah, you could just use the axis lock to open it and close it. You can do all kinds of tricks, but the action on the knife is fantastic. It feels good in your hand. It doesn't feel small, even though it's the mini Loco. It fits in my hand fine. You know, it's not like above my pinky or anything like that. There is no jimping up here. I am a fan of jimping. I figure if it's going to help me grip a knife, why not have it? But it's smooth up there. You know, with this pistol grip design and everything, I doubt you would ever drop it or anything like that. It's a pretty good grip, and especially with the contoured handle. But I always like the jimping, so I would have put it on there if I would have made it. Overall, I really, really like this knife. I like the look and everything else. I just want to compare it to some other common knives. And let me see what I got here. So this is the Tenacious, the Mini Loco, Rat 1. I'm just trying to line up these bearings here, or the pivots. Presidio, that was just discontinued. Let's have a moment of silence. I absolutely love this knife. This is the Presidio 2 because the first one was discontinued. Go figure. I'm really, really shocked that they're discontinuing this, but happy I have one. And let's just do one more if we got room for it. This is the Super Freak. I love it. An M4. So hopefully that gives you guys an idea of what it looks like compared to some of the knives that you might have. Not sure exactly what you guys all carry, but I think it's nice to have a comparison. And that is it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As always, please subscribe, and thank you for watching, and have yourself a great rest of the week.